Sarah's not moving in.
Relax, okay? It's all taken care of.
Well, it's obvious she thinks that I'm the one who ran the red light. What's to stop her from telling someone? Elizabeth is her sister, and I'm the reason that she's in here.
Sarah will not say a word.
You can't be so sure.
Will you stop sweating the small stuff?
This is not small stuff. It's big. It's huge, all right?
Okay, fine. To a princess, it's all small stuff.
I'm not a princess. Not really. I'm just a girl from Brooklyn who keeps growing up.
No, you're my princess. Okay, so forget about what happened. Because you and I are about now and the future. Okay, you got that? Okay?
Whoa.
Ready? So
Good. Paperwork's done. Hey, thanks for this whole Windermere thing, you know. It really solves a lot of problems.
oh, don't mention it. It kind of does for us, too. Besides, we could use the company.
Well, you know, it's more than that, though, because Elizabeth's been feeling all this pressure about us being alone. And now that we're moving in, you know, we'll be with friends. We'll be together, but not alone together, you know.
Right.
It's perfect.
Okay. But what about, the pressure's on you?
It's totally my choice. And I can handle it.
Okay, well, if you need anything, I'm right here. She's here.
I know it. I know it. I'll be counting on it.
All right, good. Let's go. Let's get her.
Hey! Limo's waiting downstairs.
Hey, you guys, good news. Sarah is moving into Windermere with us.
If that's okay.
That's what I wanted in the first place.
I guess I'll have to get used to dreary decor and gothic furniture.
Well, we can always pipe in some Marilyn Manson to get you in the mood.
Thanks.
Okay, you know what? Just give it a chance, will you? If anything else, there's plenty of room, right?
All right.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's go.
So, what do you think?
Wow. It's a definite improvement.
Yeah? Well, in honor of you staying here, I figured there should be at least one room that doesn't look like it belongs in a museum.
Well, it's definitely a start. But what about the rest of this mausoleum?
Let's just take it one step at a time. We'll live with this room the way it is, see how we like it, and move on to the next.
Now, does we mean you and Gia, or do the other tenants get a vote?
Okay, I know what your idea would be, and that's to bulldoze the whole entire place down its foundation.
No, not anymore. As long as Elizabeth wants to use this place while she heals, it's become my favorite place.
Yeah, mine too. I don't know, I used to be intimidated by Windermere. Not anymore.
Yeah, you know, it could be the medication, but this place actually feels kind of welcoming.
See, now that's the whole point. Hold on. Okay. For you.
Oh, no.
Come on, open it.
Lucky's
Open
already
it.
gotten me so much stuff.
Okay, fine. It's a welcome to my house gift. Come on, open it.
It's heavy. What is all this stuff?
Everything you need: drawing pencils, CD player, music, some nice, fuzzy socks to wear when you a drawing pad,
Nicholas, this is everything I need. Thank you.
Well, you did scare me. Actually, all of us. I've almost seen you die twice now, Elizabeth. I'm just glad you're all right and here.
Me too.
Okay, I have to tell you right now that I had no idea Nikolas was putting all this together.
Oh.
So, must means he must have shot for it himself, so I'm sorry.
Well, that must make you very special then, because I know my brother, and he does not go into a mall for nothing or nobody.
That's true.
Let's see what he got you for music.
We need to talk.
Yeah.
Alone?
Sure. Well, I am going to show Sarah where your rooms are. So if you need anything, let me know.
Nicholas, thank you for all of this.
Don't mention it. Lucky's right. The hardest part was me going to the mall.
Take your time.
Oh, look, there's already a CD in here.
Let's put that one in. Please. Great. This
pretty
one
nice.
Because I thought you'd want to be near Elizabeth. If you don't like it,
The room is beautiful, Nicholas. Thank you. But I'm here for my sister's sake. Not so you can bribe me about what I know about Gia and the accident that put my sister in the hospital.
Oh, Spencer's dribbling down the court. He takes the shot and... Oh, nothing but net, ladies and gentlemen. You guys see that?
You know, if you want to play basketball in the house, maybe you should try the grand ballroom. The only thing you can break in there is the chandeliers and the windows.
Oh, Lucky, I think I just finished a roll.
That's no big deal. I'll just go ahead and get some more from work. I've got to prep for the big model search next week anyway.
And since when?
Since you quit, remember?
Oh, wait, are you having second thoughts about leaving your career for your man?
What makes you think I'm trying to bribe you, Sarah?
Because suddenly Dr. Caldwell is bending over backwards to give me a break, and I'm pretty sure you're the reason why.
So you miss Dr. Caldwell picking on you, is that it?
No, I just know the only reason you're doing this is so I'll keep my mouth shut about what really happened the night of Lizzie's accident.
Why do you keep bringing everything back to the accident?
Well, isn't that why you invited Lizzie to recuperate here? So you can run damage control?
Elizabeth is my friend, and I want her to get better.
You know that Lucky doesn't love Elizabeth like he used to, yet you arranged for them to live in the same house. I don't think that's concern for Elizabeth. I think that's to keep her distracted.
Sarah, like I said, Elizabeth is my friend.
And Gia's your fiancé. And it's obvious she's keeping some secret about the accident that night, and it's not too hard to figure out what. Gia ran the red light, didn't she?
Not according to eyewitnesses, not according to Elizabeth either.
Well, Lizzie already admits that she doesn't remember clearly.
No, she told the police that Courtney Matthews ran the red light. It's over, Sarah. Case closed, all right? You know, and one other thing. If you're wondering why Gia is upset about the accident, why don't you look at it from her point of view? She was driving that car. Elizabeth got hurt. You would do the same thing if you were driving a car and someone got hurt, wouldn't you?
Well, and if you're not covering for her...
I'm not covering for anyone.
Then why go to all this trouble?
Because this place is a barn. It's huge. Gia and I don't want to live here all alone. It gets lonely. You know, and I happen to be rich enough to share it with all of my friends. If you feel uncomfortable staying, look, this is me. I'm backing off. I don't want you to feel pressured, okay? I don't.
I just wish I could believe you.
I don't see why you can't. You know, you never used to be this suspicious before. Has something happened? You know, I've tried and tried to be your friend since you got back in town, and all I get is resistance. Why? Who made you this way, Sarah?
I grew up, Nikolas. I found out that people aren't exactly who I want them to be. And do you remember when Lucky used to call you the Dark Prince?
Yeah.
Well, are you finally living up to the title?
No regrets about giving up my career.
Well, of course not. You're marrying a prince.
Marrying a prince. That's so retro.
Would everyone please stop describing it as retro?
Hey, Elizabeth, you probably should go for the face of deception again.
She didn't want it.
Well, I'd rather focus on my art anyway.
Well, you know, I support anything that you choose.
Well, thank you.
Well, Nikolas would have supported me if I wanted to continue working too.
Nikolas is already supporting you. He just bought you a red BMW.
Yeah, and you get to meet and greet with all the rich and famous people he deals with.
Not to mention, you don't need to worry about money. Ever.
I could have afforded all those things without Nikolas.
So, does your mom have anybody in mind for the job?
Actually, that's a secret. Well, I guess I can tell you. Vivica Jewell is the lead contender.
What? She is so fake. If she stands next to a radiator, that girl will melt.
Hey, don't look at me. Mom seems to like her.
You're not having second thoughts, are you, Gia?
Why would she have second thoughts? She is going to be planning a wedding this year that's going to cost more than what most people make in a whole year.
I didn't quit for any of those reasons. I quit because Nikolas needed me. And considering everything that he's done for me, I just wanted to show him that he is my #1 priority.
Really? For example, I mean, what has he done for you?
He puts up with me. Is that enough? Look, do you guys want anything? I'm gonna go run in the kitchen.
No, but, you know, while you're at it, why don't you go check on Nikolas and Sarah?
So, how exactly have I fallen into darkness?
Dr. Caldwell is suddenly...
Right. I put in a good word for you. Guilty as charged, Sarah.
I can make my own way at GH. If I couldn't, then I really shouldn't be there. And I don't need you making things easier for me with Dr. Caldwell.
Dr. Caldwell is a social climbing loser who felt very uncomfortable with the fact that you knew more about Elizabeth's injuries than he did. He's been taking that out on you ever since, and I've seen that.
Yeah, well, you're not helping by making him give me special treatment that I don't want.
Okay.
Look, Nikolas, I am not going to give you guys trouble about the accident. But if someone starts asking questions and it looks as if Elizabeth will be hurt, then I will step forward.
Is there a problem?
No, not at all. Right, Sarah?
We were just discussing some GH procedures.
Yeah, Sarah has a different perspective on things, but I'll keep what you said in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Is she gonna make trouble?
No, she was kind of impressed with her own high standards. She told me about them, and we agreed. Now we're fine.
Well, forget about the accident. You and Sarah used to date each other. And besides, Elizabeth, she goes crazy when Sarah's around, so why would she want her staying here with us?
They're sisters, Gia. Besides, it is better this way. You know, you keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
I'm not even sure Mom knows who Vivica Jewell is.
Well, I would say that's a poor choice of words. She is a friend who's got some wrong ideas about the accident, yeah.
Meaning she thinks I'm guilty.
I think that she will calm down when she sees Elizabeth getting better.
And what if Elizabeth's memory gets better too?
Well, you know, Elizabeth remembers what she told the police, that Courtney ran the red light. If she remembers anything differently, I will convince her otherwise, that it was leftover confusion from the accident. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
It just scares me how good you are at this.
Look, if it means keeping you safe, I will do whatever it takes.
I hate the fact that I've put you in this position. You know, I mean, no one else has ever done anything like this for me. And, well, I want to do something for you in return.
Okay. And be happy. And love me like I love you. That's all. You know, I hate to lie. It's not in me. But it's almost over. Elizabeth is going to recover. Her and Lucky will work things out. Sarah will be our friend. You'll see. She's a really nice person. You'll see that. And then our biggest problem is going to be how we make our thank you notes from our wedding sound personal.
From your lips to God's ears.
I have his number. I can call him. You know that. Just believe me. I will make things exactly the way I say it. Okay? Trust me. All right?